sit in my office more than I sit in my office.
Because I got to make sure my car's getting done.
From the office?
Look how big these wheel tubs are. These are probably the biggest wheel tubs I've ever seen in my life. Anyways, guys, I'm Justin Swanstrom. Welcome back to another video on the channel. We're back over here at Cameron Johnson's shop. Unfortunately, he's not happy to see me right now. I've been on his ass here lately. They need to get some stuff done. We need to tighten up. Everybody's out testing right now. You got Daddy Dave out testing, Ryan Martin's out testing, everybody's testing, and my car's sitting here on the stands. So yes, I've been a little aggravated, but now the guys are getting it all knocked out. Wheel tubs, they've been with the last couple days. They got them inside the car. Jesse is knocking them out. They are fitting so perfectly. He's got to do a final cut, final fitment on them. We had to order these wheel tubs from Bickle. This is a custom made wheel tub because of how wide this body is and where we had to build the chassis and everything for our wheels to fit, and our 4-link bars and all that. We only wanted them a certain width. So there's a lot of stuff that has went into this build that has to be a one-off deal, custom made, and Cameron and the guys over here, they have knocked it out the park. So we'll get him to come over here and explain a little bit. I do see why they cut the top of the wheel tub out, because that's where the window is going to go, but I'll let Cameron explain what he's going to do to be able to fill that in and get everything ready, and just show y'all a little bit more of the inside of everything. They also have got the rocker panels mounted. You can see the bars coming off the chassis. They got them mounted up. They got to do sheet metal and everything. Sheet metal right here. This will all be carbon fiber. You know, and our roll bar right here. Look at that thing. That thing's nice. That's got to go back up in the car. Just everything's coming together. It's taken us a while, but it's going to be one of the nicest builds out there. We got some cool stuff happening with this car. We got No Prep Kings. We got Radio vs. the World. That's another problem. If y'all have been watching the videos, Marty Marilat built me a second rear end. So I have one rear end for the big tires that fits for the No Prep Kings or Pro Mod. And then we have one rear end for the radial tire setup, small tire deal. We could run Radio vs. the World, or we could run Pro 275. We'll show you all those rear ends here in a minute. They're both here at the shop. They're both suited up, and basically give you a rundown of what the problems we ran into while putting the rear ends inside the car. We got our fresh air system mounted inside the car. You know, our one-off special made bracket to be able to hold the fresh air system in here. We'll hook up to the helmet that we have at the house, the impact helmet. I did send that off. There is a company that reached out to me. They do awesome paint and airbrush and everything. So they reached out to me. They asked me to send the helmet off. They wanted to throw a badass design down on it. They follow the channel. When that thing gets completed and we get back, we'll go ahead and give them a huge shout out. I already looked over their Instagram and everything, and dude, the work that they do is phenomenal. So we're gonna go ahead and have us a badass car, badass helmet, badass paint job, everything. It's all starting to come together very, very, very fast. And we're gonna go ahead and get testing out here soon. Yeah, come on under here.
What you got going on?
I wonder why it's not done.
I don't know. We really haven't done much. That's probably why it's not done. We come in and we play cards, usually till 10. And we have a few beers before we go to lunch.
So now you're 10 to 12.
Well, yeah, when we get back from lunch, we usually have a few more beers, and by then we can't really do much.
How many's a few?
It depends. Some of us drink more than others, you know. So
It's because of the
some
body.
of us alcoholics, yeah.
Body weight.
Yeah, and I got a lot of body weight, so a few 6-packs at least, you know.
So then you try to come weld, or you attempt, or no?
Nah, I don't even try.
Just go home.
Yeah, most days. 4 out of the 5 days, I'd say.
So like, how many hours do you work a day?
But not many.
Got it.
Not many.
Hell yeah. Hey, so explain to them what you got to do right there for why that's cut out.
Because it would hit the window.
So what do you do to fix that?
Put a piece of carbon in there.
And you just have to reform it or whatever? Okay.
The only other option you would have would be lower the tub down to where it was just low.
But then you lose
And
your
then
clearance for the tire?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, tire clearance still wouldn't be an issue, but it looks better up there, and then it seals the top of the chassis without having to do anything else.
What do y'all use to seal it once you're all done?
Huh?
What do y'all use to seal it once you're all
We
done?
use liquid nail, brown liquid nail.
I was just, can't even take you serious. I was explaining to them on how much of a headache it was to put the radial setup in here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Didn't y'all have to change a whole lot?
Yeah.
Called me and were like, hey, just send me an extra $22,000.
Right, yeah, yeah. And you said, that's fine, you'll send me 500, and as long as it's done 2 days earlier than it's supposed to be done with the added work.
We get an extra bonus.
No.
Or you get a bonus.
No, I'm getting less money, and I got to be done sooner and do more work. I think that's how it works.
Wow. I'd have to recall that phone call.
Yeah, we'll have to check that.
What did y'all have to change for the radial setup from the big tire to the radial?
We put different 4-link bars on. They're a little bit shorter, but you also put them on that way you don't have to change.
So we'll have 2 complete setups. We just take the wishbone 4-link bar rear end out of the car, and we throw the other one in.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So when's it gonna be done?
A week after we send it to powder coat.
When's it go to powder coat?
A week before it's done.
I talked with Eric Dillard today, guys. Heads in the block from AJ are supposed to be showing up the week of the 23rd, and then they already have all the other parts to the motor. Everything is coming together nicely. I should be receiving the new engine from Proline May 1st. Also, hey, you got to change headers when the motor gets here, so just add that on your list.
But you still want it a day sooner than it was supposed to be done without the headers.
Without the headers, yes.
So with the headers, we got 1 day less
than what you had.
Okay. And with the transmission deal, we got 1 day. So 2 days sooner, 2 extra things.
I wasn't even gonna mention that.
Oh.
God.
I didn't know.
Killing me.
I didn't know. Training deals special.
Yeah, training deal's supposed to be special, but we'll go ahead and let y'all know now.
Not many people are running the 700 R4s, so.
We're gonna go ahead and let y'all know that we're switching up the transmissions, and we're gonna take one at actually, what truck did they come out of the junkyard?
The 700 R4?
Yeah.
All kinds of trucks, all kinds of cars. Yeah.
We're gonna put it behind it. They said it handles all the horsepower.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hold up, yeah.
Oh, that's the steering shaft. I was like, damn, what the hell is that mount right there?
Oh, the steering column?
Well, yeah, the column. Don't these get cut back too?
Yeah.
Where will they get cut at?
Get cut back. Like probably in. Well, it's gonna get cut up here with the frame.
Yeah. So like, if you look at this right here, guys, see how they cut it? That's why I say you gotta pay attention to detail. Even though I rag on them pretty hard, they do fucking pretty good detail. Cut it right around that hole. How'd y'all hit it right on?
Top secret. Play-Doh, a hammer, and scissors.
No
I can't
crayons?
tell you what we do with it, but
No crayons?
no crayons on this one.
Yeah.
That's a different deal.
So where do you cut it back here?
Where the frame starts tapering in, obviously you can't tie the wheel tub in, so it'll be cut in here,
Yep.
and then it'll be cut back like this, because we'll still use this, and then from above that, it'll seal to this window right here.
And then all this back here will be open. And then we're actually doing a flap right here, guys, so we can actually release the air from underneath the car. Because air will get trapped right here because we're not closing everything off. If we did close all this off, air would go out underneath, but it looks a lot better. My Pro Mod was open in the rear. I'm pretty sure he does a lot of cars that are open in the rear. But oh, also you gotta add to the list dry shaft tunnel.
Tunnel, yeah. I do a tunnel for the different transmission. Slider, tranny slider, tranny mount.
Tranny mount.
Yeah, for anybody watching this that doesn't know why the car is done, it's because Justin's changed his mind like 345 times. That doesn't help.
Don't put that on me.
I'm not blaming. I just told you. I
Don't
told you the
put
last
that
time.
on me.
I'm giving you 75% of it. I'll take 25% of the blame.
How? How in your right mind does that come across?
6 wing sides.
You built 2.
14 different things.
It took you 3.5 wings to do a wing.
Scheduled in this time frame based on a nitrous car,
and it came out to be a Pro Charger,
which took more time.
It's a nitrous motor. Pro Charger motor is the same thing.
Stuff took more time.
Headers are headers. The seat is the seat.
More stuff.
Is the seat done?
Complicated chassis. Seat's done.
What about the floor?
Floor's done.
Damn, you're on it today.
I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying.
I'm gonna find something. Man. Firewall?
Firewall's done.
Let me see what else I can think of.
There's not much left, honestly.
Front end's not mounted.
Front end's mounted. Other than the side, well, Danny's got the mounts made. You just got to tack.
You got to show me those here in a minute.
Yeah.
So we're not too far away.
No.
You know, because like, you know, Daddy Dave and Ryan, they're out there testing right now.
I know, they did good.
Yeah.
But they started their car like 2 years ago, both of them, I think. So they did better than us. They started a little sooner than we started, but we're catching up.
Did you see the pass?
Look good.
Yeah.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Daddy Dave's?
Hey, so John texted me, quick drive, 7-inch long, Bell is 8.5 inch, the Liberty is 21 1/4, and the Liberty is 12.5 inch wide.
36 3/4.
Can we measure that?
Yeah.
Let's measure that in there real quick. Where's it at?
Say those numbers again.
Let me get out here real quick.
That's about right. It's gonna be like right here.
So you calculate this up, because I don't know.
Okay.
All right, so you got quick drive, 7 inches long. Bell is 8.5. Liberty is 21.25.
36 3/4, I think.
And then the Liberty is 12.5 inches.
So it's gonna be like right here. But that's obviously, it's not 12.5 inches this far back. You know what I mean? It's probably 12.5 inches up here.
All right, so how much room do you have back here?
You got room there. I mean, but it'll fit. Be tight. We might have to move that. Those 2 tabs, maybe. So did you document these 2 tabs that we're also probably gonna have to redo that we already did once? Is this documented? Fresh air documented? Any of this stuff?
Put your deal.
We need to start documenting all the stuff you add on video. So then, because I know a lot of your fans are upset that the car's not done, but it's a lot of stuff, extra stuff, which is good. I'm glad you're doing it now instead of after powder coat trying to.
Yeah, we're getting this going.
At least we're getting it all done before you get it out, so it'll be done. Ready to go. 16 GoPro mounts, which don't usually come on a CJRC chassis. Factory, that's extra.
He says, yes, basically the width of the transmission at its widest point, which is at the rear of it, is 12.5 inches wide. So is it gonna clear or no?
I think so.
What do you mean, think so, bitch?
At the very back.
See, this is why I can't ever get him to get no work done, guys. Always on the phone. Probably on fucking Facebook right now.
Making sure we have beer for tomorrow, first thing in the morning.
Beer for tomorrow?
Yeah, for the morning.
All right. Well, we talked with Mr. John Shalemi. Y'all may know his wife. She drives Pro Mod and Radio vs. World, Melanie Salemi. She's been very, very fast. But we got all the measurements and everything to be able to put the car, or put the new tranny and everything inside the car. Cameron said it'll fit. We were a little skittish and scared that we were gonna have to cut the double frame rail out of the car. Cameron said he probably would have quit the job and just said scrap it. But it's coming together nice, boys. Check out the wheel tubs. Weren't those like custom made? Like
they're not custom made. They're just, we usually use McCamus tubs, but the McCamus tubs are 1 inch narrower than these, so they weren't wide enough, so we had to use these.
Them things are huge.
Yeah.
Like big old balloons. You should have used that for the quarter panel.
I could have.
I don't know why
It'd
you.
be more expensive than a 55-gallon drum, though.
I don't know why you didn't think of it.
We could still do it.
So we could have, you know, tire clearance.
It's a good idea.
Kind of like how Murillo and them did. You see that thing?
Yeah, but he's allowed to do it.
He's allowed. We're just not allowed to.
No, we're not allowed to do it.
There's a whole lot of some people allowed to do stuff, and then other people are not allowed to do stuff, boys. It's all right though. Once we get this bad beauty all put together, out there testing, we're gonna be kicking these boys and girls in the mouth here soon. All right, guys. So here is the radial rear end. This thing's got a clear coat on top of it. We went ahead and we powder coated the big tire rear end. What did you say it is?
Satin black.
Satin black. And that is what everything inside the car will be, like the fuel cell, all that. What other stuff will get painted satin black?
4-link bars, fuel cell, just all the little accessories.
Little accessories. What color are we doing the chassis?
Galaxy gray.
Galaxy gray. So it'll look good. And when we go over to the other side of the shop, we'll go ahead and show you the other rear end and show you kind of the color of a bar that is Galaxy gray. But right here, this is the radial rear end. We had to put that up underneath there because before this thing went to powder coat, we wanted to make sure we had all the clearances and everything worked out right. And I'm actually glad we put it in there because we had to make different 4-link bars, different wishbone, everything. Like Cameron was saying earlier, this whole setup, we will just be able to yank the whole entire rear end, 4-link bars, wishbone out of the car and just throw this in if we want to go run some kind of small tire. But when we want to go back to big tire, we just put the other setup in. We don't change our 4-link bars, we don't change nothing, so we don't lose none of our measurements or anything that we have already set up in the car. So it works out good. It costs us a little bit more money, or it cost me a little bit more money. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be super nice, super clean, and we'll just have it hanging around inside the trailer for whenever we wanna change at the racetrack. But Cameron, what's that over there?
Where's that? Where? You can't show that. I hope he blurs us out. We're not allowed to show any cars in the shop.
I'm not allowed to show no cars in the shop no more, boys.
We're not allowed to show each other's cars, so he's gonna have to blur that out. I hope he didn't show it to Dotson.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do what you text me. Yeah, I'm gonna fast forward it.
Yeah, fast forward.
Fast forward it, throw some music on it, so then you can't see it.
You can't see it.
That's what you told me. You said I'm gonna fast forward it and throw some music on. You can't even see it. It was 69 seconds long.
Stop it.
But anyways, guys, it's coming together nicely. Just giving y'all a quick little update. We're gonna run over to the other side of the shop real quick. I can't wait till that little piece of shit over there is done, so we can go ahead and drag its ass. That one too. That's the shop car.
Yeah, shop car. Right?
Yeah, you're getting your ass beat too.
Come on, man. Stop it.
Telling you. Listen, you've been doing this a while, long time. You're like what, 38,
Like
39?
I feel like I'm 70 though.
But what are you, 38, 39?
Yeah. 33.
What's the best car you ever built, or the one you like the most out of all the cars?
All of them when they leave.
No, I'm being serious with you. What is like the one you really enjoyed on building?
I like them all, man. I love what I do. If I didn't, I wouldn't do it because there ain't a whole lot of money in it.
Stop it. He fucking lying to y'all guys. Motherfucker makes over $3 million a year. But anyways, guys, let's head over to the other side of the shop real fast. We'll show y'all the rear end and the color of the chassis that's gonna be. Everybody already knows we're going with white as the color of the car. Mike Starvino's is gonna knock out the body work on the car and show y'all the new color of the white here soon. But right here behind me, we just had the rear end powder coated. So you can see right there, even though Cameron's got no kind of lights over here.
I know the light was over here, but it went out. So.
But you check that out. Old Marriott rear end came out great. And that's the color of the chassis right there. I got my light on it. Trust me, it looks better. It's light outside. Let's go outside. Maybe you'll be able to see it. So that's gonna be the color of the chassis. And then, what'd you say that color is?
Satin black.
Satin black. So all the accessories. Now, we're not gonna powder coat none of the titanium, right?
No.
Why? I don't understand why we can't.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Painting a diamond with finger paint or something.
You're just not allowed to do it?
I wouldn't do it. I mean,
Whose is this?
That's for Victor and that's for a customer.
Hell yeah. Nice piece.
Carbon wings.
But you can see it right here. We'll have all the 4-link bars and everything. It's all coming together nicely. I can't wait to be able to get out and test one of these days.
Week after it goes to powder coat for sure.
Week after it goes to powder coat for sure. Can we go get something to eat?
Yeah.
Where are you buying dinner?
You're buying?
I'm not buying.
We just had the whole segment over there on how I don't make any money. Now you ask me to buy that.
Bro, you make more money than God.
I wish. I have to walk
You're the only one I know. You're the only one I know that sits in there in the chair. Like that, right there, right there. Right there. That's
You sit in my office more than I sit in my office.
because I got to make sure my car's getting done.
From the office?
That's where you're at. Look, y'all know where my chair is? My chair is right here. That's Cameron's chair. Cameron, actually sit down so we can show them what goes by every day.
I don't hardly ever use this chair here.
Look at the fucking chair.
Look at the bottom
It's
of my-
wore out. Weren't you the one that told me today about Rolexes? You said you clip it, you hold it on the side, and if it sags, it means it's been used.
Because I
Look at that thing.
I got the chair used, man.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. I bought it at a garage sale. Like
Look at this thing, dude.
True story. I bought it a long time ago, used. For real.
I've known you for a while. You've never bought nothing used in your life.
Yes, I have. Everything I got's used and wore out. It's all right. So enough?
Look.
What am I looking for?
They're out testing.
Testing, yeah. You know when Ryan built that car?
When did he build it?
A long time ago. Not this year.
This shit kind of looks slow.
You might as well sell yours now.
Damn, dude, you're always being so hateful.
Hmm?
It looks slow to me.
That look good. Where were they at?
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
That look good. Oh, $3 more, man.
Oh, you know what you do? No, this is what you do. This is what Cameron does, guys. Blur it out. Anyways, we're gonna get out of here. We're not gonna make a too long video. We're gonna get something to eat. Cameron owes me dinner.
35 minutes later on the video.
Cameron owes me dinner. Hey, the hole came out good, bro.
You did good, I know.
Look at that thing.
I know, it looks good. I got the mold for that, so if you ever need it, we got a mold for that.
Yeah. The headers? What about the zoomies?
What about it?
They look good too.
They came out all right.
Body parts are all mounted up, boys. She's coming together. Wheel tubs are in, floors are done, seats done, firewalls done. A lot of shit is getting done. About time. The wing is done. Parachutes, done. I'm so happy. Look at all the parts that I got. I got my own bench over here. All kinds of stuff. New wheels. I got a spare set of wheels in case I ever mess them up. Front struts. Mid plate. I got 2 wishbones. 8 4-link bars. Cameron had me buy taillights for the car and then don't even use them.
I think when you bought the taillights, we were going to do a no prep kings, or Radio vs. World side, wing side. And then you changed to pro stock snowmobile or something, so we had to switch it.
Whatever. Anyways, guys, make sure you go over. Y'all are buying up all the merchandise, but there's only a little bit left. Go ahead and go over there and snatch that shit up so I can come out with new merch for y'all boys over there at www.justinswanstrom69.com. Pick up all the merch. We got some fire shit coming. Here's our 4-link bars. Right here, this is the big tire setup. You got the tops and the bottoms. You got the tops and the bottoms over here for the radial setup. And here is the anti-roll links for the small tire. But it's coming together nicely, boys. Not too much longer. Not too much longer, I promise. Not too much longer. We will have this car at the body shop, at the wrap shop, at the wire shop, and at the racetrack, making some licks in it to see what kind of times this thing's gonna put down before we go out there for the first Street Outlaw No Prep Kings Season 4. I'm Justin Swanstrom, and I'm gonna see y'all at the next video.